So, class and caste have fundamental differences. As we found, caste is based on birth and class and wealth. And as Professor Maciver in his modern state described that whereas in Eastern civilization of today, wealth is the Western civilization of today, wealth is a class determination of equal or perhaps greater importance, and wealth is less rigid determinant than birth, which is common in Eastern societies, in particular in India, and it is more concrete, and thus it claims or more easily challenge itself a matter of degree. It is less apt to create distinctions of kind, alienable, accurable, and transferable. It draws no such permanent lines of cleavage as does birth. So, as propounded by Professor Maciver, we could conclude that caste-based stratification are very common in Eastern societies, and as regarding class-based stratifications, as they very much based on the acquiring and holding of estate or property or wealth, and it is very common among the Western European societies. So, caste committees had quasi-legal powers to punish the offending members. They could excommunicate, impose fines, or even corporal punishment on their members. Class has no such organization or authority. It has, as pointed out by some philosophers, it has no council, standing or occasional, to regulate the very conduct and guide the morals of its members, apart from the laws of the community as a whole. There is a lack of vertical mobility in caste system, which is not so in class. For example, a Vaishya, however learned he may be, cannot become a Brahmin, while a laborer can be by his self-effort attain a higher position in the class system. For this, the caste society has been termed as closed, and class societies are open, as Hitler, the late Chancellor of Germany, writes, if a hierarchy becomes closed against the vertical mobility, it ceases to be a class system and becomes a caste system. Caste system has come to be regarded as sanctified by religion The changing conditions and attending circumstances contributed to this notion. There is nothing so called sacred in the class system. Classes are economic in origin, while caste system is endogamous. Members have to marry within their own caste. In the class system, there is no such restriction. But in practice, class does constitute a consideration. So, class is a social group within the collectivity. Over the times, classes have been emerging and going out of existence. The class system is not absolutely a new idea in the context of our society. If a long range view of the class development is taken, then we could found the very traces of class system in the Rig Veda, where the four-Varna system was mentioned, and that was a class organization. During the periods of economic expansion, there developed classes within the caste and independent of it. In contrast, when the society came to be endangered because of the internal and the external factors, the classes sank in commerce and enterprise got squeezed. Town life dwindled and the society drew upon the caste system as it gave better homogeneity to the social group. And as we found in history as early as the 4th century before Christ, when Megasthenes, the Greek ambassador who came to the royal family of the Mauryans, who were then ruling over northern India, Megasthenes in his work mentions 7 classes such as philosophers, husbandmen, neathorts, artisans, fighting men, overseers, and counselors. So, at present we found, especially in the present social and political era, we found only the upper class, the middle class, and the working class. And now we'll discuss about what exactly class consciousness reflect. So, class consciousness is of great significance from sociological point of view. It implies a sense of community. The members of a class develop amongst themselves. So it, as Maciver says, the sentiment that characterizes the relations of men towards the members of their own and other classes. This consciousness is generated among the members when they do not have the social mobility in relation to other groups. It is strengthened when the class wants to give to itself what it has, lest it may be disposed of it. So, according to Maciver, a distinction between corporate class consciousness and competitive class consciousness we found, according to Professor Maciver, corporate class consciousness is a sentiment uniting a whole group sharing a similar social status. The working class exhibits most clearly corporate class consciousness, which has developed under the spur of strong economic incentives and has gained more strength in their struggle against the bourgeois. So Karl Marx laid great stress upon the need of corporate class consciousness among the working class of the proletariat, and as regarding competitive class consciousness or feeling, it's characteristic of the competitive system that developed in society. As Professor Maciver observed, a personal form of class sentiment that often determines the conduct of individuals towards one another without involving on their part any express recognition of whole groups to which they respectively belong, and it is otherwise called competitive class feeling. So class stratification has immense significance in regards to class consciousness, as it reveals the cultural pattern of the group in regards to their dress, speech, and their peculiar lifestyle. It largely determines one's associates. So the very change, however, can be quick if the society is not a close one. So here we found the very role of class consciousness in the very form of corporate class consciousness, which according to Maciver and also by Karl Marx, this corporate class consciousness is associated with the working class or the proletariat, and so also Maciver express about the competitive class consciousness or the competitive class feeling is the very characteristic of the competitive system that developed now in society. So, we have analyzed the very views of Professor Maciver and Karl Marx, and now we'll discuss about the very integration, that is the class integration. Class is the part of society. All classes together constitute the society. Society is the integrated whole. Class and society are not to be taken as separate entities. Such an approach would render the study of class stratification purposeless. All classes together constitute the society, and they in a large measure share the common patterns of culture, either the Indian way, the American way, or the French way, or the German way. As such, these are the very common patterns of culture that we found in societies. the diversities and differences that the stratification recognizes existed within the broader social order. Yet the class conflict is a reality. There is always the attitude of not to yield. There is always the raising of the finger against that upper class, the class system. All the same serve the purpose. Each class is taken as a reference group by its immediate lower class. In the process, there is the elimination of criticism. So, it leads to mobility. So, we would like to discuss about class mobility in our upcoming lecture.